Hi everyone, I'm Jack Kimball, candidate for Governor of the state of New Hampshire. I want to welcome you all to the first episode of The Road to Concord, the Jack Kimball story. That would be me. What I'd like to do is give you a brief bio so that you all can get to know me a little better, and then we'll get on to discussing topics that will come next on the show. 40 years ago, I moved to New Hampshire, at first city, Nashua. That was right out of the United States Navy. I served on an aircraft carrier the last 2 years, at a master jet base the first 2 years. It was great duty. I loved serving my country. When I got out, I worked a full-time job at Sanders Associates, which I think it's now Lockheed Sanders. But while doing that, I did something kind of crazy. I went full-time evenings to college. Full-time job days, full-time college evenings, and that was at the University of Lowell, where I got my business degree. I started my first business in 1977. Again, I was still in Nashua, and I became a single dad, a single parent, custody of my young little daughter, Tammy. I started that business and made it very successful, and then went on to start a second business of similar nature in 1998 in the Seacoast, also successful. It's called Great Bay Facility Maintenance Service. I'm a businessman. I'm not a politician. I found it very difficult to run a small business these days as compared to when I first started. First part of my life, it was a very pleasant experience to do business in the state where you could keep the fruits of your labor reinvested in capital equipment, or for that matter, hire new people. Now, with the out-of-control spending in this state and the numerous taxes that have been levied on small businesses, it makes it next to impossible to make ends meet. So those are a couple of the reasons why I've decided to run. And we'll strike on several more of those reasons as we get further into the show. I hope you enjoy the journey, and I hope it ends with a victory in November for the governorship of the state.
Hi, I'm Tammy, the office manager here at Great Bay Facility Maintenance. I've been here about 11 years. I wear many hats. I do hiring, payroll, scheduling, a little bit of everything. Every day is different. Working for my dad is hard at times and easy at times. He's taught me the ins and outs of the business, and we both expect the same things. We give our word to our customers, and we both want to follow through with that. We're based on quality. We're known for quality in this business, and we have the same vision for the company. My dad is an honorable man. He gives his word, and he does keep it. He expects people around him to do the same. Very trusting of others, very motivated, and funny. I think he would make a good governor because he has visions for this state. He loves the state of New Hampshire, and seeing the changes that have been happening have upset him greatly. He cares for the people here, and he wants them to enjoy the state as much as he does. Jack treats his employees great. He has a lot of respect for them as they do for him. He expects them to do their job they've been hired for. And for that, I mean, we have a lot of employees that have been here 9-10 years in this business, a lot of part-timers and full-timers that have been here a long time. And I believe that it is because of him and how he runs the company. Well, my dad is very funny. One of the things that comes to mind is he likes to call people and use a different voice. So he'll talk in a funny voice. It can sound like an older person. It can just be a silly voice. And he used to do that to me all the time when I worked in retail many years ago. And so one day I got a phone call and I thought it was him doing the funny voice, and when it turned out to be a customer. So that wasn't too funny, but he does that to a lot of people, and it makes everybody laugh. One of the nicest things that my father has done, he's done so many. It's really hard to pinpoint one, but one that comes to mind, my grandfather worked 3 jobs to support his family, and they never would have been able to go on their dream trip, which was actually to Israel, and he paid for them and sent them on their trip of their life. And my grandfather had become very sick that I got married, which was in 1998, and my dad and I really wanted him at the wedding. So my dad actually had it arranged that he was brought to the wedding in an ambulance, but in a hospital bed. So he was actually in the church in a hospital bed for my wedding and was able to be there for that. Passed away, I would say, it was a few months after that. My grandmother and I are still very close. We talk every day. I call her all the time, sometimes too early. I wake her up every morning. But we talk every day, at least once a day still. My dad is a great family man. His family is the most important thing to him. I have 2 daughters, so he has 2 granddaughters, which mean the world to him too. He loves seeing them and hanging out with them. He even lets them, they pretend he's a patient and he'll get up. He's got all these bandages on him and all this stuff on him, and they pretend that they're the doctors and something's wrong with Papa. It's really cute. So he likes to play with them and everything too outside and stuff. And our family is very proud of my dad to be doing this. A lot of them, they all have the same views as him, and they're just extremely proud of him. They always have been proud of him with everything that he's done. But also just more proud now. Me and my husband Tate are running the company at this point so that my dad doesn't have to worry about that part and can concentrate on his run for governor.
Time for an oil change but short on time? Motivated Automotive will come to you, keeping your vehicle's maintenance on schedule, saving you time and money. We're a mobile vehicle maintenance company that fits your lifestyle. We take the inconvenience out of your vehicle's regularly scheduled maintenance needs. Our technicians are fast, efficient, professional, and courteous. We service one or a fleet of vehicles. Call Motivated Automotive today and get motivated!